Don't be scared when you feel the spirit world coming closer to you. It's a world of love, unconditional love and support that is available for you and that is longing to connect with you. So take a deep breath in and out and releasing the fears to the best of your ability. Replace them with some curiosity. Welcome to the Seeing in the Dark podcast, the podcast for new ways of leading and doing business. No more separation between money, power, and leadership, and being a deeply spiritual human being. Seeing in the Dark is about walking paths that have not been walked before and truly making a change in a world in which old ways are crumbling. My name is Nicole Nima Costeres, CEO of a multiple six-figure soul-based business, and here to take you into the mysteries of purpose, power, intuition, and soul-based leadership. May you embody your own unique essence so deeply that your vibration naturally teaches, inspires, and assists others. Let's dive in. Today I want to dive with you into 3 do's and don'ts when you feel spirits. I collected these 3 do's and don'ts in a combination from my own experience on looking back on my first introductions with the spirit world, which for me was as a child. I would already feel and see the spirit world very clearly. During my childhood, I also didn't have any fears towards the things that I was sensing. It was only until my teenage years that I started to watch horror movies, which I don't do anymore for many, many years. But during my teenage years, I, for whatever reason, decided to watch some horror movies. And it was a really, really bad idea. But because it created a lot of fear for the unseen realms inside of me. So over the last 10 years or so, I've been offering a lot of programs, one-on-one readings, and teachings around psychic abilities and mediumship. And there are a few questions that I always get, a few misinterpretations that I always hear. And so I created today these 3 do's and don'ts for you to hopefully feel more clear how you can approach a moment when you feel the spirit world coming closer to you, which is a very natural thing. The spirit world is not a world far away. It's not a heaven miles and miles up. It's a dimension within our dimension, or the other way around. But we can connect with the realm of the spirit world, and we can communicate with the realm of the spirit world, and they can communicate with us. So it's very natural to pick up on a presence from someone that is in spirit. All right? Okay, let's start with the 3 don'ts, meaning you better not do this when you feel spirit, because it will make your meeting a little bit more complicated, unnecessarily complicated. Okay, number 1, you better not be scared. This is one of the things that can happen when we feel a presence and we don't fully understand what's happening, or maybe it's the first time, or it happened many times, but you still don't know how to handle this. Take a deep breath in and out and know that there is a very, 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 very good chance that you are projecting your fears onto them. Yeah. Over all those years that I've been teaching, over all those years that I've been studying, I see that 99.9% of the time, it's our loved ones in spirit and our own spirit guides that are coming closer to us because they want to make a moment of connection with us. So don't be scared when you feel the spirit world coming closer to you. It's a world of love, unconditional love and support that is available for you and that is longing to connect with you. So take a deep breath in and out and releasing the fears to the best of your ability. Replace them with some curiosity, because the spirit world is coming closer to you because they want to share something with you, or they want to say hello. They want to make a moment of connection. All right. Number 2, Don't be worried that you are disturbing them. I hear this very often also in my programs. Okay, but when I connect with my aunt in spirit or my friend in spirit, am I not disturbing them? Shouldn't they be resting in peace? My answer is that they are not doing nothing in the spirit world. They are very active. They're actually still very much on purpose in the spirit world. Yeah, so when your loved one or a spirit guide comes closer to you, it's because they want to be in connection with you. Imagine that you are in spirit and you have a chance to say hello to the people that you love. Wouldn't it be really cool if they would say hello back instead of ignoring you or feeling scared of you or thinking, oh, I should leave her. I don't want to speak with her because she should be resting in peace. And you are standing there waiting for someone to say hello to you, right? So don't worry that you are disturbing them. They are with you because they want to be in connection with you. So releasing that worry. Number 3, know that you have a say in this, meaning when the spirit world comes closer to you, and it does maybe scare you because it is midnight and you're laying in your bed and you're about to fall asleep and it's completely dark in the room, that's usually the moment where they show up because it's our body becoming more receptive for the subtle realms, right? It's when we sleep and we're about to go into the dream world where we are more receptive for the spirit world to come in. But it can also be a scary moment for you because it is dark in the room and it is midnight and you want to sleep. You can ask them to leave. You can say, thank you so much for being here, but I prefer that you come back tomorrow during the daytime. And I will take a moment to sit down tomorrow during the daytime. And then you're super welcome to come because I would love to get to know you in spirit. Yeah. So this is what I mean with you have a say in it. It doesn't have to only happen to you spontaneously and you can feel like, oh, wow, there's another spirit. Like, oh, well, there's another spirit. Like you can decide when you want to be in connection and maybe when it's not such a good moment. Like I remember one moment I was driving the car and suddenly I feel someone's mom. I was about to give a reading a few days later. And this person's mom was sitting next to me in the car. And I said, hey, thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to work with you like on Thursday, let's say. But for now, I want you to know that it's all good. You can go and I will meet you on Thursday, right? You have a say in it. You don't have to let it all happen to you. Important to know. Okay. From there, we're going to move to the 3 do's, meaning these 3 things will be really helpful for you when you are feeling spirits. Number 1 is know that you are safe. The spirit world is a world of unconditional love and support. And so, like I said, 99.9% of the time when you feel spirits, it's your loved ones in spirit, it's your spirit guides that are here to say, hello, I love you. I want to have a moment of connection with you. So in that moment, if fear does get triggered, you can ask yourself, okay, what can I do now for myself that will help me to feel more safe? For me, in the beginning, that was to say, hey, it's dark right now. It scares me a little bit. Let's connect tomorrow in the daytime. Yeah. Or I don't really know how to approach this. I want to go and study with this teacher. Maybe you can come and meet me there when I'm in my studies and then I'm in a group and I'm held in a space where I can understand how to do this, for example. Now, I want to briefly touch upon that 0.01% of the time where maybe there is a heavier energy. For example, something happened in the space where someone has been ill long term. Maybe there has been a lot of fighting in the space. Or, for example, I've been sometimes to sacred sites or to memorial sites where something really, really intense or bad had happened in the past. And the energy of that situation is still there, right? Can happen. These are moments where you can leave the space or when the space maybe needs some energetic clearing, right? It doesn't mean that you are unsafe. Maybe the space needs something to be cleared. That's then the 0.01% of the time. Yeah. All the other times, know that you are safe. The spirit world is a world of love that wants to be in connection with you. All right. Second do is trust what you are sensing, even if you think you are making it up. I have this so often in my programs where, for example, someone's mother comes to say hello and the participant is saying, yeah, but maybe I just really want them to be here, but they're not really here. Maybe I'm just making it up because I want it so badly. Just push all of that to the side and give yourself that permission to trust what you are sensing, even if you think you are making it up, because that's the way of opening the channel of your intuition more. It's to you making that decision to trust, even if you think you are making it up, that you will start to crystallize the ability to feel the difference between, oh, maybe now it's a moment where I really want them to be here, but they're maybe not really here. Or maybe now I really want them to be here and they're actually here. The only way to train yourself in learning the difference is by first giving yourself the permission to trust it all. And then from that, through practicing and practicing, you will learn to distinguish more. Now, the third do is, like I said before, I already mentioned it in the don'ts actually, but it's that you have a say in this. Yeah, so you can choose the moments where it's convenient for you. I love sharing this because in the beginning, especially in the beginning, when psychic abilities open, these meetings with spirits tend to happen spontaneously, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just good to know that you don't have to engage every time that happens. You can like welcome them a moment where it is more convenient for you. Yeah, so to remember that you have a say in it and you can, it's a collaboration. I think that one of the misconceptions can be that we cannot make appointments with spirit. We can. And after all these years of working with the spirit world, they now know when I work and when I don't. It doesn't mean that spontaneous meetings don't happen anymore, because they do. They still do. But much less than in the beginning. Because in the beginning, the spontaneous meetings can also happen because the spirit world really wants you to connect more, really wants you to deepen your psychic abilities, really wants you to open your mediumistic connections. Yeah, so you have a say in it. It is a collaboration. It's a two-way street where you work together and where you can set up a collaboration that feels nourishing and inspiring for you. Now, if all of this is sparking your curiosity and you're like, either you're like, wow, this is all new to me, I would love to explore it more. Or you're like, wow, this has been really helpful because I am actually sensing spirits and I would love to deepen that more. The 11th of April, I'm starting a 10-week certification training for you to dive into the realms of developing your psychic abilities and utilize professional psychic readings for your clients and future clients. So this is a beautiful program for body workers, coaches, healers that want to implement the psychic abilities in their work. So the 11th of April, this 10-week certification program is starting, where we go into all the important aspects on how do you set up the space to give a professional psychic reading. You will develop your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, your clairsentience. You will learn 8 different types of readings, from readings with loved ones in spirit, to reading someone's energy field, to reading photos, to do readings through oracle cards, to do readings through making intuitive drawings. It is a full 10-week program where you're going to dive in deeply into crystallizing your psychic abilities and becoming a psychic practitioner. If you are interested in that, you can find the link below this video, below this episode. Sorry, maybe you're listening, and discover more information about this 10-week program. I would love to see you there on the 11th of April. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and we can explore if and how this program can support you. Also, if you love this episode, Please share it with your friends, and I'm looking forward to see you again next week. Much love. Did you receive any inspiration, motivation, or powerful breakthroughs by listening to this episode? Then please share this episode by taking a screenshot and tagging me in your stories at nicole.nima.costeres. I would love to celebrate you, share you in my stories, and it would mean so much to have my work reach more powerful, passionate women like you. Thank you so much, and looking forward to see you next week.